Here we have the daily price chart for Super Micro Computer Incorporated, stock ticker SMCI. So as we can see here, the stock is posting a little bit of a lower open to start the trading day on Friday. And this will be significant because, of course, this is the final trading day of the week. If we move into the price chart here a bit, we can see that price action overall is being a bit indecisive at the moment. We did see a fairly strong bullish candle yesterday. However, into the close of the trading week, we're starting to come into a bit of a resistance zone right at this 20-day exponential moving average. We can see this here with the yellow line on the price chart. Currently, this line is descending and it's running right into current price action. So even though we did have a positive development yesterday, a fairly strong bullish candle yesterday, we can see that the overall price movements today have been more muted in size and actually a bit negative in structure. So as things currently stand, we're trading right into the lower end of this price gap, which had formed previously. And we really are going to need to see a break above this 20-day exponential moving average in order to start filling this price gap. So essentially, I just want to mention this area here because this will be significant for the stock going forward. So at the upper end of this price gap, we have price highs from this candle, which come in at 636.98, and then prior lows from the previous candle, which come in at 658.58. So, we do have some coverage here that will need to be refilled so that we can manage to recover this price gap and send prices a bit higher into this trading zone. However, the main obstacle at this point does seem to be the 20-day exponential moving average. If we move out on the price chart a bit, we can see some additional price levels that are going to be very important for the stock going forward. Currently, as we can see here, the momentum reading on the relative strength index continues to be focused in the downside direction. This has been the case really since the stock posted its all-time highs, which came in at just below the 1230 level, $1,230. So this is a negative momentum condition that has been present in the market for quite some time. The good news here is that we can see that the stock is somewhat close to breaking through this negative condition on the relative strength index. So if we kind of drill in here a bit and look at the indicator reading a bit more closely, we can see that we're somewhat close now to overcoming this downtrend line, which does signify this negative momentum. And then in addition to that, the stock is rolling out of oversold territory as it crosses above its own exponential moving average. So there's a series of positive developments here that is being seen in this indicator reading. However, the main issue here will continue to be the fact that we have not yet broken above this downtrend line, because this is the major indication of where the momentum direction is currently heading. So we are seeing a bit of a movement here to the top side, but we do need to break above this downtrend line before we can reasonably expect the broader share price momentum that's being seen in the negative direction, before we can expect that condition to run its course and complete itself. So the way things currently stand, we also have to take into consideration the fact that these trading volumes have moved higher. We did see a bit of a spike here in the negative direction, which is somewhat surprising given the fact that the stock was trading at such low levels. Normally, with a situation like this, you would expect to see bullish reversal traders, swing traders. Sometimes people call them. I don't really like the term swing trade, but it's more of a reversal, betting on a reversal. You would normally see reversal traders come in and step into the market at this point because the stock is trading at a fairly significant discount. So it was somewhat surprising to see that the trading volumes here did move into the positive direction. That's not a normal development. It's not something you would normally expect to see. But what I think that what ultimately led to this share price movement higher is the fact that people that were bearish on the market started to exit their trades. We started to pull out a bit because, as we can see here in those same trading volumes, the overall trading volume started to decline, and then the ratio of positive to negative trading volumes also started to favor bullish positions. So even though we did have this major spike here right as share prices were reaching these lows, I think that a lot of these might have been shorter term bearish positions, and then those people wound up exiting the market. I mean, a lot of that could have been just based on momentum type trades, breakout type of trading strategies focused on the downside. So, if you see a break of a support level, you can enter into a short position and then try to bet on the stock going lower. And this is a volatile stock, so there is some potential. And once you see a break of support or resistance in a stock like Supermicro, there is potential for follow through because there is a lot of volatility that's often associated with this name. And that is the type of environment that tends to best lend itself to breakout trading strategies. If you see a break of resistance, you buy it, and then you expect to see an extended move to the top side. And the reverse happens if you see a break of support, you sell that, then you sell that position, you sell that stock, and you expect to see a continuation to the downside. So what I think here, what is most likely to have occurred is that there was a lot of people in the market that were focusing on this downtrend momentum, looking for another break of support here, and then getting stopped out essentially as the shares started to move higher, and a lot of those short term positions were exited. So, as we can see here, there is still some damage that has been done to this chart because we have broken through the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement of this dominant trending bull move here. This was a very significant move. Ultimately, we moved from roughly $300 per share to nearly $1,230 per share in a matter of, weeks, really. I mean, this is really a month and a half. So, this was a very strong trending move higher. The paradigm was clearly shifting for this stock. But since then, we have started to see some downside price movements, a period of sideways consolidation, and now finally a break of the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. Overall, I would consider this to be a false breakout to the downside. We did technically fall below here. We even closed below here, if we're being completely honest. The 786 comes in at 503.71, and as we can see here, if we move in on this price chart, this ultimate low posted all the way at $488.88. So we were below the $500 mark, and this was on a closing basis. So that makes it much more significant. So it is surprising that we were able to see a reversal here. But what we really need to see at this point, for anybody that's bullish on this stock, what you're really looking for at this stage will be a break above these exponential moving averages. This is the major obstacle that's currently facing bullish traders, because if we can at least move above this 20-day exponential moving average, we would at least gain some momentum here, given the fact that the stock is now going to have to refill this price gap that extends roughly toward the 660 mark. So here's the current price analysis for Supermicro Computer Incorporated, stock ticker SMCI. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.